Es mentira. Episode 46.
Thank you.
Why your story is your strength. Welcome to episode 46 of the CMR Podcast Network. Today we're diving into a powerful topic. Why your story is your strength. Each of us has a unique journey filled with experiences, challenges, and triumphs. These stories shape who we are, and can be a tremendous source of strength and inspiration. In this episode, we'll explore why your personal story matters, how it can be leveraged to connect with others, and the power it holds to drive it towards success. Let's dive into it. The power of personal stories. Today, you sent me a video. Shout out to Myron Golden.
Your story is the thing that resonates with your ideal avatar and your ideal audience. Put all of your effort into crafting and conveying a better story, and none of your effort in getting people, because your audience is attracted by your voice. As a biblical principle, here's what Jesus said: my sheep hear my voice, I know them, and they follow me. But what if he didn't let his voice be heard? His sheep wouldn't know how to follow. They wouldn't know how to follow him. Here's another thing he said: my sheep hear my voice, and another they will not follow. Be the best version of yourself. Tell an honest transformation story. Display and emanate the passion that you have for the transformation of the people you serve. People will come out of the woodwork to follow you and ignore the Washington Post. Your story is the thing that resonates with your ideal.
What made you send me that video, even though I had watched it and watched the whole episode?
What made me send you that video is because when I did the podcast alone, I was getting so much feedback, and they felt as if they was getting to know me more, but I felt as if I could transmit a message based on my story. Whereas when I'm interviewing people, it's cool and all, but it's also people not only getting to know me, but maybe some people could resonate with my story. Maybe we could connect on a deeper level. And I'm in the business. My purpose is to help people accomplish their dreams. So as if I was just the feedback I was getting, and always our story. We all got a story to share. So it was just that.
Your mess is your message, and your message, you're the messenger. And literally, straight up, that's how we monetize. That's how monetization starts. If people like you, they'll listen to you. And if they listen to you, they'll do business with you. People do business with people that like, know, and trust. Now you understand why I'm the man I am, why I speak the way I speak. Raw, bold, authentic, because I know I'm authentic. Real. I don't say like Anuel, real hasta la muerte. Then walk around to not call a woman the bitch, with fake titties, fake butt. I would not date a woman with fake titties, fake butt. And I'm saying this shit here. Any woman I've had that goes and does her titties or does a little touch in her body, bye. I'm authentic even on that. I like everything real. My food, I like it real. So my story is my glory. Why would I fake my story? Why would I lie and say something that is not? See, the truth sets you free. It makes certain people miserable, people in fear zone, comfort zone. But if you're in growth zone, it'll make you like, wow, I wish I would have known that.
Or also like in the comments, I don't check the comments on TikTok and stuff like that, but it's also, they always say the real stuff is we need people like that. We need somebody that tells us the truth, a brother, a sister, or a friend, somebody that tells you when you're
people
wrong.
That love you will tell you the truth. That's why I always say it's better to keep an enemy close. Shout out to Patrick Bet-David with his book. It's better to keep enemies than fake friends. Snakes. See, in my podcast, just not my podcast, just in life in general, the key to my success is my authenticity. I don't need to lie. I remember when I was in high school, telling a little story. When I literally won $50,000. I don't know why I'm so abundant. So lucky. People say it's luck.
Ain't no luck. Preparation.
With my story, I literally crushed it.
How was it that you won the 50K? Like, how was that?
It was supposed to be money to go to school.
Okay.
But of course, as an investor, I invested the money into a business.
How do you have?
You got to put the money to work. Why would I basically take the money to invest it to pay school? They gave me like a big certificate, and then they gave me a check. I was supposed to be paying the school. Fuck, I would look like when I could put that money to work. You got me? So, making a long story short, my story, I was so authentic, so real, telling my story in the auditorium, Passaic High School.
Yeah.
Work study. The Wright University. That school was a scam. Guess what was their story?
What?
What I wanted it to hear. The professors there, they were supposedly business owners. Current business owners.
Okay.
Right? And they decided to basically become a professor as a side, to just willing to share your blessings with others. So I thought, I'm like, if I go to the Wright University, I'm going to learn from people that have businesses, like myself. Bro, when I went to the Wright University, with all due respect to Indian people, Buddy, I'm going to start teaching you this. I'm like, hold up. I don't mind the language barrier. But hold up, what type of business you have? Yeah, I started questioning everything there, bro. I'm like, hold up. You think I'm going to come here to class? There was no women. So that school was like literally, I'm like, yo, okay. I'm going to be able to focus A through Z. Because in high school, man, in one class, I had like 5 girls. out of the 30, I had 5. I was that much of a valuable man. Straight up. Right? But making a long story short, I go to that school. There was straight guys, bro. You could count the women, bro, literally with one hand, bro. And there were women that were not even attractive. I'm like, no problem. I get to focus more, come do what I got to do. To make a long story short, when it comes to the story of the university, it was a scam, bro. And no, scam, we always say, is still confused about money. They literally attracted people because of that story, right? Because in reality, if I'm studying business administration, I want to learn from somebody that's in the field or has retired from the field. Somebody that's passionate, never done it for the money, and they were successful or they failed multiple times. At least I could learn from their failure, right?
Yeah.
Yo, they didn't own a business.
And how do you come about
Google
that?
it. Go research that thing.
Okay.
And the funny thing is that so people can know there's so much money out there. There's universities, colleges. There's governmental grants. There's so much money out there. So much money, right? Because it's tax write-off, if it makes sense. So that's how they got me, right? So I won the $50,000. I was competing against other people in school. And my story was the one that resonated the most with what do they call the people that...
Participants,
that decide who picks?
The judges.
The judges. If it makes sense. So I understand the power of a powerful story, right? I understand the power of being raw, being real. Yo, the Indians, with all due respect, shout out to the Patels and Rana families. They were more normally Indians, bro.
Right.
They were going against me. I said, I'm not going to prepare because I was born prepared. God is going to guide me. I was not nervous. I was fearless. I got in front of the mic, started telling my story. Yo, they prepared, bro. Probably they memorized even all the words, bro. Bro, I just let it all out. Started telling my story, how my grandmother brought me from Dominican Republic when I was 9 months, that I started working in a business when I was 2 years. They babysat me in a business when I was 2 years old, and how I even told them, I started my own business. I have and I still won. Without lying, I'm like, yo, if I'm going to win this, I'm gonna win this by telling people the truth. Because if not, I don't need it. Just like I've never played the lottery. Because I said if I'm going to ever do something in life, opportunity, when preparation means opportunity, that's how you get lucky. I don't want to play the lottery and win the lottery. It's the same thing with money. Why would I want money when I didn't become the person? You got to become the person. Because when you become the person, you learn the skills. Don't wish for less skills, less problems. Wish for more skills to solve your problems. That's why if you got a problem with me, I have a story to fix it. You got me?
I got a question for you, Carlos.
I have stories for days.
How many businesses have you owned now at your 34 years of life?
Man, I lost count.
You lost count?
I lost count.
Can you remember the first one that you opened and a good story time, like a try or a challenge that you encountered and that you overcame, and how?
Bro, I always been ahead of the time, ahead of the game.
How
Understand that my story from basically coming from a business family, right? Being raised, I was being babysitted in a store, furniture store, from 2 years old. You got me? When I was 10, I was already working with the Arabs.
Okay.
So my mind was already elevated in a different level. And you know how you could tell? My oldest daughter, she just turned 10. And she literally, her mindset, shout out to Aileen, her mindset is more elevated than literally a 15, 20-year-old. The daughter I have with Elizabeth, Kayleen, shout out to Kayleen. She's 9. No, she's 8. She's going to turn 9, right? And her mindset is in 15. She's ahead of time.
Why do you feel like that is? They're exposed to more?
As God.
They're probably exposed to more.
And my daughter, the youngest, she's 4. She's 8. But either way, the new generations, they come more advanced. But the thing with me, my environment, it's like putting a banana. You put a banana in the right environment, you're going to mature more. I bet you anything, if you would have came from a father, mother, or from an uncle or any relatives that would have took you under their hand, you got me, and molded you, mentor you, coached you, you got me?
1000%.
Into business, you would have had a different mindset too.
1000%.
So that's what happened with me. So my story was always different. Like when I opened my first business, by 14, I had my first business. It was a call center. But before that, I was already selling. You got me? I already knew the power that you didn't need a license. I was already had people. I'll pay their gas. I'll give them $50 a week just so he could pick me up and take me. You got me? Pick me up from school, take me to work. Right? Pick me up from work, take me home. Or take me to sell anything to any customers I had.
A personal chauffeur.
Yes. From a little kid, I was already leveraging other people's resources, right? Because I always had that mature mindset, that mentality that, I always knew there was people out there that have a car, but they were not maximizing the car. So I'm like, if they got a car, might as well let me leverage them so they could take me around. And I was so valuable in their life. Bring them so much value that I always put myself in a position where I'm needed. People want me around.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but the question to you is, you say you pay 50. Most people, I'm not paying 50. That's too much money. When did you figure out savers are for losers?
Since I was born.
Saving, how come? Like what scenario? Like what?
The thing
you
is,
had to see something.
The thing is, every dollar I got, I wanted it to turn it into 2 to 4, 4 to 8. So I always knew from a little kid that money has to be put into work. Because I used to see my uncle. Remember, I was born and raised, you could say, in a business. My uncle used to buy a table in the furniture store. 4 chairs, $25 each chair. The table, $100. That's $200. Turn around and sell it for $1,000.
Turn around and sell it for $1,000.
He made $800. I'm like, hold up. Now, at the end of the week, he was paying the employees $300 for a whole week, bro. Like this guy, literally, he paid 2 employees, 300, that's 600. Still kept 200 from one sale. Yo, that literally opened up a light bulb. I'm like, hold up. As soon as the orders used to come in, the invoice, the furnitures, big ass truck trailer, with the orders.
Delivery.
The delivery, I was the first one, happy as hell. Let me get that invoice so I could check it out. Make sure all the pieces came in. Yo, because either way, I used to open the boxes, put certain things on display. Man, I used to love cleaning. I needed to see the furniture store, everything spotless, clean. Because I understood at a very young age, common sense 101, that when things look good and are clean and are aesthetically pleasing, customers are going to gravitate more. They're going to like it. Because now they're going to envision it. So they're going to be able to see if it looks good here in the furniture store, it's going to look another different level in their home. Make sense or no?
You can't make another first impression.
Yes. Right? So making a long story short, when I used to see the invoice, bro, I used to love seeing the invoice from the suppliers. But you know what was the best invoice I used to love seeing?
Which one?
The receipt that you give the customers. So my uncle, back then, no computers, he used to write receipts, manual receipts. Right? So you know what I used to do? Since I used to basically double check with the invoice from the supplier. So I'm right here double checking, okay, the cost, quantity, 4 chairs, 1 table, then different stuff from different company, KBB, Ashley, Coaster. I remember all the companies, right? And I'm like, hold up. My uncle sold this thing for this? Then plus the taxes? Then he used to charge people delivery or give them free delivery? You know, different strategies. I'm going to give you free delivery. You buy the mattress. He used to buy a mattress for X dollar, turn it around, sell it for X dollar.
A deal, but a combo in a way.
Yeah, bro. So I'm like, hold up. 1 deal, 1 receipt. I'm like, yo, my uncle made $5,000. Like, he made 10,000.
And at that time, too.
Bro, 1 sale. And I'm like, I'm questioning everything. But I'm not here telling people nothing. I was just questioning. And I was so curious that I'm like, okay. So this is the game? Profits are better than wages? So these low vibrational employees, they rather have wages, get paid every Sunday, and my uncle, he'll buy them beer, bro. And I'm like, hold up. Why does my uncle let them drink? Because my uncle knew, straight up, love you, my Uncle Freddie. He knew something that I didn't know back then.
Which was?
If you give people what they want, the employees, their bad habits, in this case, alcohol, and you don't bother them, they'll do the work. I used to question that. I used to tell my uncle, you don't want people like this because they'll fuck up the business. But no wonder. These people were the one making the business work because they're doing the jahish work, the donkey work. They're the one doing the burro work. They're the one doing the delivery. Yo, these guys were so smart, including, shout out to my father. Bro, they'll take a king size bed, bro. Put it in their freaking thing. They used to think they're macho, man. Like, yo, I'm strong. Yo, bro, you fucking up your back. He said, ponían una bell.
Una faja.
Una faja. And I'm like, yo, hold up. These guys are retarded. You got me?
Now I got another question for you. Has your family like ever helped you? Because you said strangers make you rich. You said like
help me in what?
When it comes to business, how they helped you start up a business?
You know how my family helped me?
How?
Being blood.
What you mean by that?
Being blood.
What you mean?
And my uncle giving me the opportunity, my grandmother. That's enough for me to be grateful and thankful with God and them. Keeping me around my uncle in the furniture store. Because my uncle is my father's brother. My mother came when I was 8 years old. So my grandmother, they used to babysit me. I was the oldest boy, right? So my father, he's a drinker. My father used to work in the furniture stores.
Yeah.
If it makes sense. So I used to get babysit in the store. Make sense or no? Why would my father pay for a babysitter when my father could barely take care of himself?
So you kind of that.
It was my grandmother that had my custody, right? And my uncle, since I was the oldest boy, I was the first boy, male, from from my father's side. I was literally the favorite if it makes sense.
Just that opportunity you counted as a blessing.
Yeah, that was a blessing.
Problems.
Make sense? But I used to see my uncle and his wife buy everything. Shout out to Frederick, Freudi, Loli, Delis. Give their kids everything. To this day, my uncle, he sold one of his house. He bought another house to try to say, make a smaller house, because his kids now all got married. Bro, they say, I almost sell the house, because now we got to live in a smaller house, because everybody moved out. Yo, they ended up buying another big house, and everybody got a room in their house. Just in case they're not with the significant other, they got a room. See, I would never do that with my daughters. The minute my daughters move out, they got to do their own shit. Because that's what a lot of parents do. They say, oh, nah, son, nah, daughter, I'm here for you no matter what. If it didn't work out with your significant other, you got a backup here. Guess what happens? A little fight, automatically they go to the mom and pops. Now, mom and pops, they're angry at the guy. Then the woman, the daughter, goes back with the guy. So now, it makes friction between the relationship with the father, mother, and the el yerno. Make sense or no?
Yeah.
And then the daughter, she's like, oh, but I love him, mommy. But I love him, daddy. And now you're seeing the father looking at you like you're fucking crazy. What the fuck this girl told her father about me? You know how many times that happened to me, bro?
What?
1 billion times. You got me? Because 99.9% of the women I've had, they were daddy's princess.
I feel like especially when there's one girl in the family or the youngest. But what's another story that you would like to share with the world? A story of yours.
Man, I have so many stories. I got stories for days. I got stories, man. You want positive, negative? I got all types of story.
Whatever story comes from your heart.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna say a crazy story. Something simple. Huh?
What's that?
A person could be here with me right now, all positive, like me and you. Right? It's not because I'm a Gemini. Right? But same way, we're all lovey-dovey right now. I could flip the switch and just tell the person to go fuck themselves. You got me? Because this is my issue with people.
But before I cut you off, you said you don't like to close doors. You scare people away, but why do you scare them away?
Okay. Let me play this video.
A video?
Yes.
Hear your voice, bro.
Huh?
I like hearing your voice sometimes. Or people's voices in general. I love
You know what's the thing? You want to know what's the thing?
What?
Let me play this also.
The thing that I found out in my life is that God doesn't bless who you pretend to be. Ooh. He blesses who you really are.
Oh my goodness.
And a lot of people are trying to put on a facade of who they really want to be, and I'm telling them, if you're honest with where you are right now, that's the only way you can move to where you really want to be.
Okay.
Now I'm from the Midwest, so I don't know how to get to every place, so I put it in the GPS. The first thing the GPS asks you is, can I use your location?
Okay.
And I think too many people are saying they're somewhere that they're not. And if they could actually, in 2024, say, you know what, I want to go to somewhere different, but I got to be honest about where I am right now.
Okay.
Most people, they're not honest. If I ask you for your location, and I'm going to pick you up,
Yeah.
you got to tell me your real location.
Yeah.
Huh?
Of course.
Because if you don't give me your real location, if you don't tell me the truth,
Causes
I can't. I'm going to be lost when I'm picking you up. Right?
Correct.
I'm here helping. Let's use straight up. Shout out to Elizabeth. She's here now in her personal growth, personal development journey. One of my baby mothers, for those people who don't know her.
Watch the episode. You don't need to tell them.
Right?
The episode.
I go tell her the fucking truth on anything. Just, that's my personality. She know how I am. Why she chose me to be her baby daddy. I'm not here choosing women to be I want to be your baby daddy.
Or coach. She called you coach.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Continue.
So I'm here keeping it professional overall.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at her in a sexual way. when I know I could get her, like yesterday, and I'm saying this shit on video. You got me?
Yeah.
You know how you value a man? By what he rejects. Straight up. Any person will say, why would you talk shit about your baby mother? There's certain things you shouldn't be talking shit about. But if one of my baby mothers out of the 3 of them that I have gets out of fear zone, gets out of comfort zone, and transition to growth zone, she got to be honest where she's at. Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. Right? So, if you know I'm the coach, mentor, the experienced one, the expert when it comes to business, and I'm here guiding you, coaching you, mentoring you, you got to be coachable.
Things that cost $0.
How the heck are you going to tell the coach, I never want to record with you? You cannot come to my podcast. So you own these cameras. So you own everything here? Are you paying me to record? Are you paying me for my time? Like, you really got some balls.
Yeah, it's funny.
You get me? Some people go into their feelings. In another word, estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. So my point that I'm trying to bring across, the story that I want to bring across is that anytime you see a person, male or female, not around me, it's because they're not honest with the story they're telling themselves in the moment. You cannot be lying to yourself. You got to admit, if you're here, if you hit rock bottom right now, you got to admit, yo, tell the world that shit. Why are you here lying to the world? Because if you tell the world or you tell your coach, your mentor, he could help you. Because you're being honest, truthful. But a coach, mentor cannot help you, a leader, if you cannot be honest. If you already know what the fuck you're doing, why do you need me for it? See, that's people's problem. They're not coachable. 48 laws of power. One of the number 1 rules of 48 laws of power is what?
You always say, never outshine the master. I never even read the full book, but just that law always stuck with me.
At least she kept it cool on the podcast.
Yeah.
But then she sent me a message. Oh, I got to talk to you.
Yeah, you mentioned Carlos.
Oh, we could continue doing the project, but you're not allowing my podcast. You didn't, and then I'm like, okay, no problem. Which I don't care. Right? You got to be the bigger person. Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. Right? You said we speaking stories.
Yeah, that's a great story. Right? I know they love it.
Because the thing is, I'm going to attract the people that are quality. And we're going to scare away the people that, it's not that they're not quality. They're not aligned with the vision. And I'm a vision-driven leader. If you know I'm a vision-driven leader, and our PIF is to help people accomplish their dream, and you know I'm experienced in business, I'm here helping you as your coach. I'm here helping you with your character. Right? Because if your character is as strong as mine, why you're not in the level that I'm in? Why people take you as a joke? So I'm here helping you in cash flow. I'm here helping you on credit. I'm here helping you on your collateral. Her car's paid off. Why would I need a car paid off? Poor people, they want things paid off. Rich people, we understand that we could buy a car 0 down. You bring to the dealer with me. How I negotiate?
Yo.
Huh? You got stories right now. I could literally get your dream car, an exotic car, no money down.
That's what I was
You don't know how to do that shit?
That's what I was telling Angel. Yo, just that one experience going to the dealer with you, it just opened my mind to a different world that I really don't know.
But you see, I have a lot of experience.
That was a key experience for me.
Right?
Thank you. Thank you for that.
But that's the thing. You could leverage my experience. How do we get rich? Leverage other people's experience. Leverage other people's money. Leverage other people's resources, time, efforts, everything. Do you know that knowledge is worth more than money?
In the Bible, in the book of Proverbs, it says, guard wisdom with all your heart. It's more precious than rubies and all that.
So,
wisdom is the most
when a
precious
man
thing.
with money means a man with experience. Imagine you go into your feelings with me. We wouldn't be here right now.
1,000%.
This is a long...
It's a marathon. It's a long-term game.
Right? People want that instant gratification. But the delay, the person you're becoming, is going to be better than what you're going to get. Because you're going to be able to get everything for life. Shout out to Angeli. She did her YouTube channel. She went to Dominican Republic. She thought that basically buying people food, the poor people, is how you help them.
Poor people.
If you buy poor people food, you feed them once. If you teach them how to hunt,
food,
you feed them for a lifetime. And they could teach other people for a lifetime. As a leader, I'm here attracting, not chasing, people that want to be leaders, but also that want to create leaders that also understand that they have to keep creating leaders.
the chain got to keep growing.
Right? Selfish people, it's good to be selfish, but not in everything, which I'm going to play another video when it comes to being selfish, if it makes sense.
That was an excellent story, though. And that's something that's happening right in the moment. I feel as if when I go through triumphs and tribulations,
The
keep
only
my
way
head
to
high.
wealth is through self-education. Whoever is willing to self-develop and self-educate the most will end up at the top. If you want to dissolve your competition, dissolve them. They don't even exist. Self-improve every day. Most people self-improve just enough to make $250,000, $1 million, and then they slow down. I'm not slowing down. You know why? Because this universe is very giving. It'll give you whatever you want. All of it. But every single day you got to get sharper. Okay? So I believe in skill stacking. I believe in totally recreating. I believe you have to reinvent yourself every day. No bullshit. No social media talk here. Every day you need to get better. Write this down. The only way.
Every day you got to get better, but there's people that are not willing to get better, if it makes sense. Most people are not willing to get better. But hold up. Listen to this.
You have to take risks. Playing it safe is gonna get you a fucking paycheck for the rest of your life. I'm gonna just let you know that now. If you ain't willing to risk, then you ain't willing to win. And when you lose, don't blame it on nobody else but your motherfucking self, because you the one that put the risk out there. And you have.
In another word, damn, where's my selfish video? Oh, right here. If you want to be successful, you have to be selfish.
Lack of balance really worth it. It depends on what you want. You're never going to be successful in life without hurting feelings, without sacrificing things. You have to be okay with people not understanding your vision.
Yeah.
You got to be okay with people being misunderstood.
Yep.
You got to be okay with people being disappointed. That's something that you're going to have to learn how to deal with, because if you're trying to make everybody happy, if you're trying to not disappoint anybody, it's not going to happen for you. Like even Michael Jordan said, at some point, you got to be selfish on the road to greatness. When you're talking about traveling, going to different cities every week, being up till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Easily, yep.
If it's something you got to do, you got to fly out the next day, missing dinners, missing birthday dinners, birthdays, missing holidays. There's no other way around it. And that's the part that people don't understand. And they're like, well, if I got to do all that, then it's not worth it for me. And that's okay. I'm not going to judge you. Just don't judge me.
Yeah.
If the lack of balance really worth it, it depends on what you want.
If you want to be successful, you have to be selfish. I have said it, that I'm selfish. Even on podcasts, even with Elizabeth. I met my daughter with Elizabeth a month after. I was in Dominican Republic chilling. Chilling. My firstborn daughter called me when she's born. Take care of business. My last daughter called me when she's born. Never been to a baby shower. What the fuck I look like being in a poor environment baby shower? Where the people are fucking fake. I cannot be in a room full of fake people. That's why I don't need a seat at the table. We got our own table. We got our own platform. Where we create our own seat. A story where I used to record before. He thought he closed the door on me. Motherfucker, nobody fucking closed the door on me. I open doors for other people. You don't see how many fucking people I'm helping? Bitch ass nigga.
This guy, yo.
He thought he was gonna silence me. That's why he lost 99% of his employees. Because every time I go talk, I'm here preaching. Time is not money. That's employed. As a business owner, with money, you buy people's time. Why would you sell your time for money? When you could buy people's, with money, you could buy people's time. Don't you need money? No, you don't need money. To open a business? No, you don't need money. You need a coach. Because the coach has experience. We could raise capital. We could leverage credit. Business. We could even leverage personal. Whatever we gotta fucking do, borrow money, what's easier? To work, to save, to invest, or to borrow to invest?
To borrow to invest.
So why these motherfuckers are here working?
They don't know. He who works all day has no time to make money.
Who said that?
John D. Rockefeller.
Boy, you're saying it. So that's your story now. Fuck John D. Rockefeller. What's her last name?
Reyes. Dos Reyes aquí. Kings, my brothers. You are a king.
Translate
well,
the last name.
Reyes, kings. 1,000%.
Right? So, you gotta be selfish. Yo, boy, one thing about me, I've never been afraid to piss people off.
In how sense?
Because I'd rather please myself, me be happy, and I don't give a fuck about anybody. Straight up. If you're not aligned with my vision, fuck you. Like, straight up. Like, if you're here on my ship,
My ship.
because I don't like saying mine, I like saying our. But if you're here trying to basically,
You driving the boat.
a penny mindset, you think I'm going to let a penny mindset come and talk me out of my multi-billion dollar fucking mindset? You can't trust a person that doesn't know how to make a dollar. Selling their time for money. Like, I'm a risk taker. Because I think different. Taking a risk is what I'm all about. Why do you think I have it here? Why take risks? You'll never know until you try. Risk-free life is tough, no rewards. Without risk, there's no chance of winning. Risking, you may end up better than you expect. Risk can be calculated. Risky territory is never crowded. Anything creative is risky. Anything true is risky. Anything new is risky. If you take the risk, people will follow you. Taking the risk is proof that you're all in. Taking the risk even without winning is already a victory. How the heck you think I'm gonna let fulana de tal, fulanito de tal tell me how to move? When they even having basically like Tony Robbins. Shout out to Tony Robbins. I'm the Dominican Tony Robbins.
Why you say that?
Huh?
Why?
Bro, there's not a man. Hey, can you put my camera? There's not a man that I know with the ability to influence and win friends how I do it. This guy, I have the same skill sets, bro. And I study him A through Z. I study the man he learned from Jim Rohn. How the heck I'm gonna let fulana de tal or fulano de tal money master the game? 7 simple steps to financial freedom. I literally took his steps to financial freedom and I literally made it more simplified.
How so?
Simple. You need 5 steps to financial freedom. You want me to tell you? You need a coach. First of all, a person that's been there, at least to the level that your coach is at. Because he has the experience. If your coach knows how to get the exotic cars, the exotic homes, he knows how to turn a home building, a liability into an asset. You know everything starts with the dream business. Your coach has been in the business of empowering people. He considers himself the king of business investment. Because he rather earn 1% of 100 businesses than 100% of one business. Your coach rather have 1% of something big than 100% of something small. Right? Why wouldn't you listen to him? Second, you got to build your character. People with low character, you can look good as a woman. So if you look good, if your beauty attracts, why you don't got no fucking money? That goes to all fucking women out there. If beauty converts into money, if attention, they got all the attention in the world.
You do.
Women got the ass, the titties. I don't like big titties. Fuck out of here with them big ass titties. To each his own. My preference. I don't even like a ass got to be proportional. Who the fuck wants a big ass?
But you were saying you said character.
Coach, character. You need cash flow. You will never be free unless you become a business person. I'm simplifying things. You need to leverage credit, corporate credit, business credit, borrowing money from friends, family, whatever the fuck you gotta do. Money on credit that you could get from suppliers. People think that credit is just your fucking your credit score. Fuck your credit score. It's not even your credit score that matters. It's your credit report, the data inside. But that data could be wiped out legally. I'm saying this shit on video. And you could do a business every single day. And you could bankrupt a business. Why you think every day you could get a brand new EIN? Legally. Government favors, the economy favors leaders, business people. That's how you build collateral. You don't fucking have a car paid off cash and then to own a fucking home. Your priorities are fucking wrong. But you know all of them bows. You know all the fucking songs. You know all the celebrity bullshit. That's why the number one decision a man will make is this pillar. The emotional pillar. Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. I'll never go with a woman just because of her fucking beauty. Brains over beauty. Brains over beauty and body.
Facts.
And my standards are always up. If it's not natural, I don't want it. Just like my food. Shit gotta be organic. Just like God sent it. But 5 steps, simple. You don't need 7 steps. You will never be free unless you
become a business
owner. So the middle fingers, fuck you. Automatically, if you're a business owner, you take financial into your own hand. Your finance is in your own hand. Because you're taking the risk. I don't need security. I'd rather be in the risk side than in the secure side. Right? Credit anywhere in the world, there's going to be, why are banks there for? Why are credit unions there for? Why are there people with money, with savings, there for? Some people want to make money on their money. Banks are for sure not giving these people that have in their savings not even 0.001%.
Sheesh. It's true.
If your father got 100 grand and you tell him, I'm going to give you 10% on that 100 grand in a year, but I'll pay you the interest. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you 12%, but I'm going to pay you the interest monthly. I'm going to give you $1,000 every month. You made right there $12,000 a year. Right? Right? Or I could do, instead of $12,000, I'll do $2,000 a month. $1,000 towards interest, $1,000 towards the principal to bring down the $100,000. I don't ever make sense. So every year, right? Already by the end of the year, 100,000 minus 12,
it's 88.
88.
Yeah.
The first year.
Yeah.
Right? So now I got to pay you 12% on the 88 for the next year. You know what I mean? Unless I want to pay you everything off.
A win-win deal.
Win-win deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many people are out there with homes? Like your father, like my father. Jahishes. Burros.
A lot.
That's a story.
1,000%.
How many parents are out there with paid off homes? Oh, no le debo la casa. And you see them so prideful. No, que la deuda no me gusta. Women's out there. They went from Mercedes, BMWs, to Hondas. To not call people out. I don't give a fuck if they get mad.
Rich dad said, poor dad said investing is risky. Rich dad said being uneducated is risky.
Ignorance is the most expensive thing in the world. So you think I'm gonna let somebody that is not even 0.0001% in my level tell me how to do the business? You really got some balls. Like, yo, girl, hey, the business thing, keep it business. You know, they're automating all your stuff. They're organizing all your stuff. You don't got to do anything. All you got to do is record, bro. Even putting things like that in people's hands, They still put your fucking rules. They're like, you're not gonna tell me how to do this. Okay, so you run your shit. You go record somewhere else. Fuck out of here. I'm not gonna change. With you, without you, I'm still doing my thing. I was doing my thing without you. I already have it proved. That's a story. People that are not around me, they get depressed, anxious, and stressed because they get lost. They be lost. God sends me to their life so I could give them vision. People perish because of lack of vision. God sends me to their life so I could give them knowledge, wisdom. People perish because of lack of knowledge. Hosea 4:6. Bible says it. Remember, I'm a visionary. I'm operating through the imagination, through the communication, through unification. They're here in implementation. You think I'm going to let a person in implementation? Chickens. All into their feelings like little fucking bitches. I said I'm not going to curse, but I had to. That's why the best people are going to get the best out of you. The worst people, that's how you know when people are not aligned with you. They get the worst out of you, yo.
Crazy.
You're here helping them, investing into them.
They won't cherish
Literally, in less than 2 weeks, I literally invested over 10 grand on that person.
It's not even about the money.
And it's not even about the money.
It don't even be about it sometimes.
Give me my 10 grand then. Give me my 10,000. Give me my $10,000.
Yeah, Carter. That's actually a story. I'm gonna play this video because that you just hit me deep with that one about you investing into people and they just bring you down so much. Like even you want to help them, sometimes they don't even be worth it for as much as your heart is telling you help them.
These fucking people are leashes, bro. They're vacuums, bro. You see, there's two types of people. There's people that what?
Battery add
And vacuum.
Te quitan toda la energía.
Oh yeah, my battery be at 1,000. Now you understand why my energy I keep it high. I don't have my battery at 100. I keep it at 1 billion. That way, because I know I'm a what?
What are you? I don't know what you
Am I a vacuum?
No.
Okay. But I know people are always getting energy from me. So I got to keep my energy high. That's why everybody that approaches me be like, you got mad energy. You got mad energy. You get me? Yo, life is crazy, right? Champions are born. Champions aren't born. They're built. They grind. They push. They take every defeat, every setback, and turn it into a stepping stone.
I'm going to just say this. When my life changed, when my mindset changed, but this video, I have to. Because Carlos, what you just said, bro. What you just said, muchacho. What are you not playing?
Your work ethic reflects your gratitude, which ultimately leads to your results. The grateful person shows up early. The grateful person gives full effort. The grateful person asks several questions. Look around you, and you can tell those who are grateful by their work ethic. Those who are great in any profession understand it starts with the understanding that you are capable of going from nothing to everything. They understand that they have an opportunity to reach the mountaintop, while the average person sees all the reasons why that life is not possible for them. Right now, you have an opportunity to become whatever you want to become, to reach whatever mountaintop you want to reach. You have that opportunity right now. How do I know this? Because you're breathing, because you're alive, because you're here. Your work ethic reflects your gratitude, which...
You need people in your life that are further ahead than you. People that have a bigger vision. People that are more experienced. People that are out of your league. You need to be exposed to new levels so that you can go to new levels. So if you know I'm in a different level, you think my standards are up. I raise my standards and my standards keep going up. And for you to catch them, that goes to you viewers or whoever the message could relate to. I'm not going to lower my standards to meet you at your level. Fuck out of here. That's my story. You meet me at the top and come fly. But I'm not going to fucking go and try to basically save you from drowning. I'd rather let you drown. I stay away from still people. Still complaining. Still in the same spot. Still living like shit. Still driving the same bullshit car. Still with the same fucking bullshit mentality. Mindset. Still not admitting you're the motherfucking problem. That's my story with people. My story with people is that they fucking don't understand one thing.
What's that?
Huh?
What's that one thing?
Estamos en crecimiento y no en sentimiento. So if I go tell you the fucking truth, if you see the truth set me free, this podcast starts with why. Why this? Why that? It's all questions. You think I'm going to make my podcast regular, average? I'm not looking at other podcasts and saying, I want to do my podcast like this person, like that person. They don't curse, that's their problem. They're not themselves, that's their problem. You know how many people have told me that they love my authenticity? I'm looking for negative comments. Put the negative comments, motherfuckers. Put the negative comments. As a matter of fact, do fake pages and put negative comments. Not even with fake pages. My energy is so strong. I'm backed up by God, bro. You know how many bullshit stuff I've done in my podcast? And I'm for sure will never delete anything. They could take it to court. Yeah, look, I had an issue with Emily's mom. She went onto her freely. You remember Emily? Right? With Vanessa. If you say something, I'll go fucking right in the podcast, tell you off too. With anybody.
No, you did say one BS thing that I don't back one time. But that's you.
But the thing is, I'm not in the disrespecting people business. I'm in the helping people transform business. So, if you want to escape the poverty mindset, poor is what? Passing opportunities over repeatedly. Okay, let's say fulana or fulano, they're not poor. They took the opportunity. But what's the point of you taking the opportunity if you're still not coachable? If you're still gossiping? How you going to come to the corporate office and gossip with people that will literally kill for me? What did Jesus say?
The sheep hear my voice.
Huh? Since you basically, before the next person comes, I'm going to play the video again. Your story is your strength.
Is the thing that resonates with your ideal avatar and your ideal audience. Put all of your effort into crafting and conveying a better story, and none of your effort in getting people, because your audience is attracted by your voice. There's a biblical principle. Here's what Jesus.
Let me rewind to break this down.
Okay, because he paused it right there.
Story is the thing that resonates with your ideal avatar.
Your ideal avatar is your target audience. My target audience, our target audience, just so we could be clear with the world, is leaders that want to create leaders that want to create leaders. I'm not looking for fucking followers. Fuck followers. I don't need people to follow me. I need people that could fly solo, independent, and could literally go to China and hold an event there. Empower people, right? Because we're helping people escape modern slavery. Because they're employees, right? Listen to this.
Ideal audience. Put all of your effort into crafting and conveying a better story, and none of your effort in getting people, because
none of my efforts are in getting people. When do you see me kissing people's ass to do business with me? I do business every day with people. Every single day. I could be taking a shit, closing a deal, bro. And I literally tell people, yo, I'm taking a shit. So si escucho un mojón, or I'm peeing, I'm that ass. That's how real I am. And people love me, bro. They're like, yo, that's what I love about you. You got me? I'd rather do business with honest people like myself, real, that you already know what to expect, than people that they're not. Let me play this other video too with Patrick Bet David. Okay. The number one quality. Because the thing is, the CEO of, not Chick-fil-A, of, what's that restaurant? Chipotle. Is now the CEO of Starbucks. Starbucks gave him $100 million. But bro, when he took over, the stocks, Starbucks stocks, they went up to like $25 billion, bro. Sheesh. So the $100 million that he got were pennies, bro. Compared to now how he raised the thing.
The stock.
You see?
your audience is attracted by your voice.
Your audience is attracted by your voice. Once again, we're operating through communication. If I change my essence of my story, the way I speak, the way I've been doing it my whole life, just to please you, to please her or the world, or to please other people, I'll lose myself. And I will not attract my God-given, purpose.
Quality.
Principle. Here's what Jesus said. My sheep hear my voice.
Jesus said that. My sheep hear my voice.
I know them and they follow me. But
I know them, meaning I already know my target audience, and they follow me.
what if he didn't let his voice be heard? His sheep wouldn't know how to follow. They wouldn't know how.
If I wouldn't let my voice be heard with my authentic self, how are they going to people that resonate with me get attracted? You've been around me. You accepted me how I am.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Imagine you would have went into your feelings. You would have been straight up. You would have been lost right now. Because straight up. Emily says she's going to do an episode of what she used to think about me before. And now what she thinks about me now.
I don't feel like my opinion about you never changed. I just feel like we could all improve as humans. You know what I mean?
I'm in growth mode all my life. But there's certain things that have helped me keep elevating, which is going against the grain, doing things different, being myself, going with my story, not paying attention to other people's story, other people's shit.
Follow. Here's another thing he said. My sheep hear my voice, and another they will not follow.
My sheep hear my voice, and they will not follow another one.
Best version of yourself. Tell an honest transformation story. Display and emanate the passion that you have for the transformation of the people.
People could sense the passion that I have for what I do. You could sense it.
Of course, just with your time.
I'm not here doing this for the transaction. Because I could be in the exotic car or traveling the world, how I've done it, but it didn't fulfill me. It fulfilled me more when I help another brother or sister. Every time I buy a property, okay, bought the property. I'm not the type to flex on the gram like motherfuckers. They buy one little thing, bro. Oh, I bought this. If I don't flex a car, material shit, watch, or a woman, I've never flexed anything. Imagine they can flexing. That's not my personality. You got me? I work hard in silence. My success makes the noise. I don't need to go tell the world Instagram. Instagram is a liar. There's a lot of people in my past that took pictures even with the car keys and act like this their car, bro. Something I've never done. You see how the world is?
Car keys.
Sir, people will come out of the woodwork to follow you and ignore the Washington Post. Your story.
My right people will come out of the woodwork to go do business with me. Because they sense I'm in the transformation business. I'm not in the transaction business. The transaction, I never care about the transaction. Money is a byproduct of value creation. And the number one problem in this world is the mind. And I'm going to play this last video before the next person comes. Or the next person could come. Because this video is going to impact. Emily, come.
I'll say this one thing before I get off, just to leave him with these. Study Kobe Bryant, but he lived by 5 pillars that I love. I love all of them. It says fearlessness, relentlessness, passion, obsessiveness, and resilience. If you use those 5 along with the 5 pillars, your life will change.
Okay, now hear this out. Emily, simple. Hear this out from this video. From this.
No existe ningún lugar en el que pases más tiempo que en tu cerebro y con tus pensamientos. Y es que en tu cerebro es donde se fabrican tus estados de ánimo. Si los pensamientos dolieran como si fueran un martillazo, cuidarías lo que piensas y elegirías pensamientos que no te causaran daño, que no te dolieran tanto. Sin embargo, nadie entiende que los pensamientos que nos duelen en el cerebro sí causan profundos dolores en el alma, como si fueran martillazos que enferman hasta el cuerpo. Toda tu atención está en el cuerpo y esa es una forma torpe de vivir, porque ignoras que es posible que el siguiente pensamiento te cambie el ritmo del día, la dirección de tus planes y hasta la decisión a la que juraste serle fiel. No lo dudes. Tu cerebro y tus pensamientos merecen más cuidado que tu cuerpo. No porque sea más importante el cerebro, sino porque el cuidado del cuerpo empieza en la calidad de tus pensamientos. Quien piensa bonito, siente bonito y vive bonito. El buen Dios te dio un cuerpo que resiste casi todo y puede aguantar casi todo. Es a tu mente a la que tienes que convencer. ¿Sabes a cuánta gente?
You got to win the war within. Your mind is the number one asset. You got to win the war within your own mind. A lot of people, they block their blessings, Emily, right? From literally maximizing their potential, from being blessed on the highest level. Why? Because they don't protect their mind. They got their mind with negative thoughts. When you close the door,
To negative that.
the door of opportunity opens to you.
Yeah.
You see? Everything starts with the mente. How you doing today, Emily?
Excelentemente bien.
Now you understand why the 5 pillars are extremely important?
Yes.
You can work your physical pillar every day. But if you don't work your mental, your emotional, your spiritual, even your financial, it's still, you're not valuable. You're still going to live a miserable life. And misery loves company.
Yeah.
And you're going to notice around me that I push people's button to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I try testing people's water. Because I'd rather attract quality than attract what?
Quantity?
Quantity. I'd rather have $100 bill than $100 in dollars.
Singles. Yeah.
Make sense?
Yes.
In business, I'm different. I'd rather have 1% of something big
Yeah.
than 100% of something small.
Yeah.
But when it comes to people, I practice OQP. Only quality people. If it makes sense. What do you want to tell the world when it comes to that? And remember, today's episode, why your story is your strength. Your mess is
Your
your
message.
message, and you're the messenger.
Yeah.
Your mess is your message, and you're the messenger. So, your mess is your message, and you're the messenger.
Yeah.
You're the one communicating that, right? Forget about monetization. The money's a byproduct of value creation. The minute you're bringing awareness, knowledge, people perish because of lack of knowledge. People perish because of lack of vision.
Yes.
All the money's going to come into you. How it's coming to me.
Yeah.
Right?
See?
Right?
Yes.
So if you take things personal from your coach, how many stories with your own coach you have that you probably went into your feelings or you said, hold up, Emily, wake up. Do not take it personal. Read the book, The 4 Agreements.
Yeah.
One of the agreements, never take things personal.
Yeah.
I can't help you. I can't help nobody. They don't accept the truth.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh?
That's true.
You see, we're live. I'm not here going off a script. And I know I'm giving my best. Because my best comes from my inner voice. So what else you want to tell the world, Emily?
Okay. So my story is the personal experience that I lived through. So I want to say that when I start understanding my emotions, the thing that control me or I let control, I'm the one that can decide if what that person say can affect me or not. So when I start taking control of my life, I start getting better and understanding my feelings.
What book do I have right next to you?
Shut up and listen.
Shut Up and Listen.
Yeah.
He's worth $8 billion. He owns 2 basketball teams. Nah, he got to be worth over $10 billion right now. Right? And he owns literally like some of the best restaurant chains.
Okay.
When a person like that speaks, you got to shut up and listen.
Yes.
I'm not saying I'm him because I got my story. He got his story. But I'm going to tell you a story from him.
Okay.
There was a time that he owed the banks X amount of millions of dollars. And they were not bothering him after 5 years. Right? But it gave him enough time to recover. Right?
Yes.
To be able to pay back and start back his journey to wealth. If it makes sense.
Wow. 5 years.
5 years. Right? 2 basketball teams he owns. Right? Worth $10 billion. $1 billion, for those that do not know numbers, is 1,000 millions. Right?
Yes.
So making a long story short, Why wouldn't you listen to a person like that? I'm not him, but I could say one thing. I've gotten farther than 99.9% of people, especially in my town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So why you don't shut up and listen? I'm not here disrespecting you. I'm not literally belittling you. I'm empowering you. Yeah. But if the truth hurts you, you cannot be around me. So this podcast, CMR podcast, we start with why. Like the book start with why. Why, in this case, episode 46, why your story is your strength. What I went through, my mess, is my message.
Yes.
And I'm the messenger. And that's my strength. So I'm not going to sit here if a woman comes and tell me, Carlos, do not talk to the world about your past. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to interview every single woman I've fucking had. And y'all women's out there that stop following me. Because, you know, women are so smart, Emily. Y'all women are so smart. Women, they stop following me, but they're always watching my stories. It's crazy.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
So, making a long story short, I keep things quiet. Right? Which is my personal life.
Okay.
Like, but I also keep my business life. I don't like people knowing my wins. I'd rather people see or think I'm losing. To me, it's more fulfilling because I like being the underdog. I like being that person that is underestimated. I don't know, that fulfills me, Emily. Because I'm fueled by what people think is pain. To me, it's pleasure. So I love being the underdog. I like being that guy, Emily, that people doesn't know who I'm with. I like being that guy that nobody knows how much money I got. What are my businesses? I like being that guy that you could go to one of my businesses and you will never know or think that's my business. That's my flex. Remember, I like working on the business, not in.
Yes.
You got me? I'm that guy that if you're working in one of my businesses, I don't want you to know that I'm the big boss. That I'm the brain behind the scene. That's just me. That's part of my story.
Yes.
I don't like being the CEO. You get to be the CEO. You're the big guy. You're the face of the business. I'm the CVO, Chief Vision Officer. I'm the one that brings the ideas to the table, the innovations to the table, that brings a different perspective to the table. I'm the one that plays the bad cop. I'm the one that I'm good with numbers. I'm the one that basically drives the business by the vision because I'm a vision-driven leader. You got me? Yeah. I'm the one that's coaching people behind the scene, coaching leaders. I will not coach a person that I feel will not lead others. Ever. I got all my life. Every time I invest my time on a person, it's because I gotta feel that person can move people.
Okay.
I don't move people that do not move people. That's not my role. If it makes sense.
Yeah,
There's levels to the leadership hierarchy. And it's been like that all my life. I live what I preach. It's my story. Right?
Yes.
But most of you guys are not in the level you guys want to be at. Just that video in Spanish that I played. You guys are not taking care of your mind. Your mind is more important than your body, your physical pillar. Because your mind, the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. So a lot of you guys went through traumas. People change because of three things. Heartbreak, broken pocket, or trauma.
Yeah.
So if you go through a trauma with me, it's all perspective. It's all what you label it.
Yes.
It's like a problem. You could label something a problem. To you, it could be a problem. And to me, it could be an opportunity. See, I've never had a problem, Emily. Because to me, it's an opportunity. So I'll take all those bricks you motherfuckers throw at me, and I create stories around it. Notice how I call people out. So if you want to be in my podcast, I'll call you out on your bullshit. So if you're going to sit here with me and you're an employee, I want you to tell the world your story, your past, your present, and your future. Your past, if you were selling your time for money, tell the world that. But you know what's people's problem? Right. Oh, I'm shy. I don't want them to know that. You know why? Because they're in the people validation business. They're in the people, oh, what would they say if I say that?
They still care.
Well, if my mentor coach gives me a ramasazo, because my ignorant self, the world's going to judge me. That's why I cannot post a video on my gram. So I'm going to sit with you. Our network is our net worth. And help you create content, leverage all of our resources, and you're going to sit here and not promote the video? Fuck you. Fuck out of here. I don't need you. Who the fuck you think you are? I'm going to make more money than you regardless. I'll make money with attention, without attention. Imagine with attention. Without attention, I'll make money, Emily. Emily, without attention, Emily. When I started business, Emily, there was not these bullshit social medias. I'm old school when it comes to marketing. And I was able to do excellent without social media. Imagine now creating content. And you see my consistency.
Yes.
I record with you or without you.
Yeah.
With you or without you, I'm going to still keep recording.
I know.
Facts?
Yeah, facts.
Oh, simple. You want me to keep telling stories?
Yeah.
People that start don't mean that they're going to finish with you.
That's true.
I understood that. There's a lot of people that started this content creation with me, and they're not here. Because they were walking by what they see. They were not walking by faith. How the fuck I even do a video with people walking by faith, not by sight, and they fuck up the same shit? How the heck? Shout out to Anjali. I'm like, yo, we in the transformation business. We in the business to teach people how to fish, not give them the fishes. It's not giving people the food. It's teaching them how to what? How to get the food, and how to help show others how to get food. Right?
Yes.
Money has 3 stages. How to get it is one thing. If I show you how to get it, I also got to show you how to what? Keep it. And I also got to show you how to grow it.
Yes.
Because if you got the money, and you got the money, and I'm experienced, I'm going to keep your money all day, every day.
Yeah.
Because you haven't became the person. Money comes last in the list. Right?
Yes.
So, why your story is your strength. The power of personal stories. I gave out a lot of different stories, right? Identity and authenticity. Your personal story is a reflection of your identity. Embracing it helps you stay authentic and true to yourself, which is crucial in building trust and credibility. People do business with people they like, know, and trust. Connection and reliability. Sharing your story allows others to see who you are, creating a deeper connection. People relate to real life experiences, not just accomplishments. I could come and tell you, I bought this car, I bought this home, I bought this property, I did this, I did that.
Yeah, doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean anything. How am I helping you get those things? That's what matters for people.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, pay it forward.
Pay it forward. So, there's no greater agony than burying an untold story inside of you. Once again, there's no greater agony than burying an untold story inside of you. Your story is what you have, what you will always have. It's something to own. Michelle Obama. You should study Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife. Turning challenges into strength. Learning from adversity. The challenges and setbacks you face are part of your story. They teach valuable lessons and build resilience, which can become a source of strength. Inspiring others. Sharing how you overcame difficulties can inspire and empower others facing similar challenges, turning your experiences into a tool for positive impact. The human capacity for birding is like a bamboo, far more flexible than you'd ever believe at first glance. That's a quote. Strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle. Napoleon Hill from Think and Grow Rich.
Yes.
That's deep. Strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. So, If 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts, the minute you sit with your coach and your coach puts you through pain, through struggle, he'll help you get out of that shelf, fear, comfort, in order to get into growth. So do you want your coach to tell you the truth or to lie to you?
To tell me the truth.
Start with why. I started with why, questioning everything. So if you're going to sit here with me on my podcast, because this is not honest belief, you saw today, shout out to Emily for inviting me to your podcast. We did it in Spanish.
Yes.
I loved it. Thank you. The question, you got the best out of me. Literally the best. As we're moving forward, we're getting better and better. Thank you.
And you know that I didn't plan the questions.
You didn't plan the question? You see, it came out natural, organic. Literally, you got the best out of me. You made me shine on that podcast. So thank you.
A pleasure.
I was your guest.
Yes.
But you literally, remember, the teacher appears when the student is ready.
Yeah.
I came as a guest. So answering Andy's question, why do you want to basically interview guests? So you could learn not from your coach only, but also from different guests. So for example, if you're him, if you want to buy your first home, why you're not here interviewing realtors? From the story of that realtor, Emily could listen to it.
Yeah.
Vanessa could listen to it. And the rest of the organization could listen to it. And now, these people could give their different perspective on how to buy the first home with the FHA loan. And that's not the only way that you could buy a home. See, I could buy a home with no money down. But I got the experience. I got the knowledge. But you tell people, go to NJMLS. Go look for the home. They'll have all the limitations why they cannot do it. They'll have all the excuses. I have all the results. They have all the reasons. So I'm here forcing you to come out of your comfort zone. You don't get the point. For the dream car, the same thing. They want me to fucking do everything for them. Fail forward. Interviews fucking somebody. Hey, bro, I got a podcast. Oh, what's your podcast about? The podcast name is Day One Podcast. It's about turning that one day into day one. Pretty much, I interview people. Normally, my target audience are people that wanted to become basketball players because I love basketball. I'm passionate for the game. Just like them, I wanted it to become an NBA player. Right? I didn't make it to the league. Why? Because I had limiting beliefs. My height, the environment, my work ethic, my limited mindset. I learned that what separates the best from the rest is mindset. So if I would have had an excellent mindset and wouldn't put no limitations, would have surrounded myself around the right people, the right environments, I could have made it. Yeah. I would have had the work ethic. If Curry shoots 500 shots, I would have shot 1,500. It's not that I'm competing with Curry, but Curry set the tone. He set the standard. Why not break the standard? You know what I mean or no?
Yeah.
Makes sense or no?
Yeah, makes sense.
If I have exotic cars, I want my students to have hypercars, supercars.
Yeah, to surpass.
To surpass me. Look at it like this. As a teacher, the way I look at my students is like as a father, how I look at my kids, my daughters. I want my daughters to have more than me. Because I'm not in a competition with my daughters or with my students. You know what I mean or no?
Yes.
That's my story.
You want
So,
to grow.
What else you want to tell the world?
I just want to add
Before the next person.
Yeah. I just want to add that you need to be aware of your emotions, and your story is the thing you tell yourself. So be sure to control what you say to yourself. Yeah, thank you.
One thing that I found out in my life is that God doesn't bless who you pretend to be.
Ooh.
He blesses who you really are.
Oh my goodness.
And a lot of people are trying to put on a facade of who they really want to be. And I'm telling them, if you're honest with where you are right now, that's the only way.
A lot of people are putting in a facade.
Now, put on a facade of who they really want to be. And I'm telling them, if you're honest with where you are right now, that's the only way you can move to where you really want to be. Okay. Now I'm from the Midwest, so I don't know how to get to every place. So I put it in the GPS. The first thing the GPS asks you is, can I use your location? Okay. And I think too many people are saying they're somewhere that they're not. And if they could actually in 2024 say, you know what, I want to go to somewhere different, but I got to be honest about where I am right now.
Okay.
See, a lot of people want to go somewhere different, but they're not honest from where they're at right now. If you know you're still on fear zone or on comfort zone, and you're here iffy if I should get on growth zone, you got to be honest so you could basically leave behind those limiting beliefs.
Yes.
Right? I can't help you if you're not admitting to your own self you're the fucking problem. Can you tell a story from your past, Vanessa, when you first started with me, right, on this journey of personal growth, personal development, that you started your journey, right? When you used to think you knew everything.
Yes, I remember that.
When you thought that making $30 per hour, you were making banks. And I didn't even...
No, I remember.
Go, tell your stories.
Okay, what I can say about what I learned from you. You always like say, Vanessa, you know everything. But the thing is, I didn't know. What do you want to show me? But the thing is, I always say, oh, Carlo, they pay me $35 an hour, like 4 hours, and I feel like comfortable, I feel great. I got money, I can buy everything what I want. Like, but the thing is, like past the day, and I read like some book, and you like explain, Vanessa, you have to work on yourself. And I remember you say, go to, what is the word you say to me? Oh my God, you said something to me, like go to a study or something like that. I don't remember, like, but you said
go educate yourself.
Yeah.
See, people take it personal when I to be like, yo, go educate yourself.
Yeah, I remember. And you say, go Vanessa to the, and I say, oh, tú me estás llamando burra. Like, I went to the university and, you know, I have my master and everything. And then I remember when I started the Bible business study, you always like push me. You said, what is he always like screaming? He always say, Vanessa, what are you not listening? And I say, oh my God, he's my enemy. Like, tú eres como alguien que siempre me quería como push me. And
getting you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
That's what I do with everybody.
But I remember one day I was crying and I said to Emily and someone else, I said, why he always screaming? Like, why he's
I got a loud personality. I'm high on energy. I'm high on life. You got me?
Yeah.
When you're living on your purpose all your life, you love what you do, you are doing God's calling, right? I'm a chosen one. I know I'm a chosen one. I'm a crystal child. Google what's a crystal child so you can understand.
Yes.
So you're ready to become the creator of your life, not just the manager of your circumstances. Do you know what you're really investing for? An income for life. Are your dreams becoming a part of you? A must that your unconscious mind focus on night and day. Are you willing to do what it takes to make them a reality? Then it's time to turn that page and do what so many others fail to do. It's time to make a plan. See, I'm an idiot with a plan. You guys are geniuses with no plan. See, you were a genius with no plan.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to tell a story. Shout out to Aileen's mom. She got like 2 masters, if I'm not mistaken. What do you need 2 masters for? I got 0 masters. Some people think just because you went to school, you went to college, and you kept going, you know, taking from one master to another master, double master, whatever the fuck that shit is called.
Yeah.
You will never outgrow a man or a woman that personal develops themselves.
Yes, true.
Personal develop themselves.
And I remember when you said to me, Vanessa, go educate yourself. And I just say, oh, but I went to, you know, I have 4 years and I went to the university. Why he told me that? But the thing is, I remember one day you put me like to read something, but in Spanish. You said, Vanessa, you don't know how to read in Spanish either. How are you?
Even your Spanish was broken. Even writing.
I remember.
Straight up.
But let me tell you something. Why he told me like I didn't know how to read? I know how to read, but the thing is, you
sound Chinese right now. I know how to read. You're not how to read?
Carlos,
You're not how to read? I know how to read.
Carlos.
Oh, Kyrie Irving. Oh, okay. She's talking about basketball. Kyrie Irving?
Yeah.
Oh, I know how to read.
I know how to read book, but
Now you got to work on your English. Because you got broken English.
yeah, I know. I understand.
I go Chinese. Tío, like,
But are you
Papa,
gonna
right?
you're gonna see my
Chicken wing?
Look, you're gonna see my brook.
see, I'm myself, man. I don't give a fuck.
It's gonna be better. But
Living a life like the way I live it, to me, is more fulfilling than living a life how most of you guys live it. Fake, walking with a mask on. See, most people that are employees be walking around with masks because you are afraid to get fired. Who's gonna fire me? Myself? Who hired me in the first place? God did. Leveraging your story for success. I recommend you guys reading this book, Building a Story Brand. Leveraging your story for success. Your story sets you apart in a world of similar products and services. A compelling personal story can be a powerful differentiator. I don't even know if I said the word correct, but you understood me. Why A student work for D student. You know what D stands for? You could call me whatever you want to call me. You could call me dumb, but guess what? D for me stands for deal. A, B, C, D. Always be closing deals. The man that closes the most deals, the one that you call dumb, is worth more than you. That you need another man or another woman to give you security, to give you a paycheck, right? To say, be grateful for the opportunity of the job I'm giving you.
yes.
Motivation and drive. Knowing your story and the why behind your journey keeps you motivated and focused on your goals. See, my why is, you want to know what's my why, Vanessa? Huh? Guess what's my why?
Yeah,
The reason why I do things. Huh?
yeah, I want to.
Huh?
Yeah, I want to.
Quien no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir.
It's true.
Translate that in English.
You not service. No, Kylie.
Whoever's not here to serve,
Yeah, it's not.
is why are you here for then? Why are you here living in a world where everybody's serving you? Look, I didn't put this water in this bottle. Look how there's refrigerators, there's light, there's so many things. There's seat. I didn't create this. I didn't create these mics, but I'm here using them.
Yeah.
So I didn't create these watches.
Everybody's
So
doing something.
everybody's contributing something to the world.
Yes.
What are you contributing? That's the question you're supposed to be asking yourself. The minute you ask yourself that question, a light bulb is going to click. And you're going to start questioning why you're here in this world for. And that's how you're going to be able to find your purpose. And now you're going to be able to take that mess, right?
Yes.
You're going to turn it into a message, right? And you're going to be the messenger.
It's true.
Remember, knowing your story and the why behind your journey keeps you motivated and focused on your goals. See, I question everything. That's why this podcast, everything starts with why. Today's podcast is what? Why your story is your strength.
Yes.
Your story is your strength. I'm going to give a few scenarios of people that took stories to another level by working their personal brand. What is the point of building up your personal brand? What do all these people and their businesses have in common? Let's use Kylie Jenner, Kylie Cosmetic, youngest person to become a billionaire. Rihanna, Fendi Beauty, $2.8 billion valuation. Ryan Reynolds, Mint Mobile, sold for $1 billion. Logan Paul, Prime, $3.1 billion valuation. The Rock, Terramana Tequila, $3.5 billion valuation. All these people build up their personal brands by acting, singing, TV, or social media. When they started businesses, because they had such big personal brands, their companies exploded. Yeah. Their personal brand essentially was their marketing. Social media is the best way for your average person to do this without being an actor, singer, or athlete. A regular business owner can build themselves and their business on social media like never before. There's a huge opportunity here. If you don't take it, your competitors will, and will take all your customers with them. Yep. I don't know if it makes sense, but but my point is, the stories we literally make the world, the stories we tell literally make the world. If you want to change the world, you need to change your story. Your story is the key that can unlock someone else's prison. Unknown. That's deep right there. Your story is the key that can unlock someone else's prison. Meaning, there's people on a mental prison. Mm-hmm. And the story that you tell the world could literally open up their limiting beliefs. Imagine Andy right now start really interviewing these guys because he's full of shit. He says, oh, I interview people. I went and asked them, what's your dream? What are your goals? Where are those videos at? Upload them. It's better to fail forward. Upload them without editing them. He uploaded a video of me telling his brother a story. Yep. That's my story. I focused all the energy on myself. I worked on my 5 pillars. And in less than a minute, literally, that story that I told this brother, literally, how many views does it have, Jandy? Huh? 43,000. And when did you upload it? This is the story that literally 43,000. And the video on TikTok that you had uploaded, what was the most views they took? It had. Nah, prior to that one. You can't be in a room full of hypocrites? Can you bring that video? I'm going to play that one and I'm going to play this one. Let me play this one first.
So no, it's next option or next opportunity. So the way you gotta look at life, if you basically take the time to build yourself, focus all that energy on yourself instead of chasing women, instead of chasing that cheap dopamine, instead of chasing alcohol, those bad habits. You get me? It's not luck, bro. It's your habits. It's your daily routine. You get me? It's your mindset that's gonna shape your reality. Your thoughts. What you say is what you're gonna do. Well, the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. If you be here binge eating, you get me? Mira, baja esa barriga. Baja esa barriga. Health is wealth, your physical pillar. Then when you're here working out, you work on your mental pillar. Then you work, before you come to the gym, you connect with God, your spiritual pillar. Just read the Bible so you can build your character. You get me? Then you work on your emotions. You play basketball so you can build your character even more there. So when people try to test your water, you're like, they're battling demons. So you're building your emotional pillar. Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. And then when you leave from here, your second shower, you work on your financial pillar every single day because we're all here to serve. If you're not going to get blessed if you don't serve, you don't help people.
In a minute and 9 seconds, I was able to literally give a message of my mess, and God used me as the messenger to your brother, Gilbert. And that message, and using me as the messenger, me giving my mess, everything I told them is because I'm living proof. I apply that to my life. If I preach so much about the 5 pillars, it's because those 5 pillars are my story. Why? Your story is your strength. Those 5 pillars are my strength. That's why these 5 pillars are my story. I said I'm going to make sure I have control of my mind. You don't know what it is to be as a little kid, 2 years old, 3 years old, by yourself. Your mother not there, your mother in Dominican Republic. Your father, alcoholic. You don't know what's that. You live with your fucking mother and your father. So when I come and tell my story, that's my glory. Because my mess could help and free a lot of people. And a lot of people don't understand that if I wouldn't take control of my mind, how many people don't have control of their mind and don't take the obstacle and turn it into a blessing and kill themselves? There's a lot of people that kills themselves. Look at that realtor, developer in Florida. Old guy. Not old, because he's just a number. But he could have been my father. How the heck he killed himself? Because his wife wanted to divorce him. But if he would have literally understood, she does, si tú no me quieres, me quiere la otra, he would have literally changed his story and what? Got another woman. If he would have listened to me, if the message, if he would have sat down with me and I would have interviewed him and he would have told me his story, his past, his present, what was going on with his wife and him, I could have told him, bro, there's a billion women. Let's go to the Dominican Republic. Let's go anywhere in the world. You got the money, but now you got the financial pillar. But do you have the physical pillar? Are you working out? Because us men, as we get older, we become more valuable. But also, women also want a man to take care of his body. Do you have the emotional pillar under control? He didn't have his emotional pillar under control. Who the fuck is going to kill himself because of a woman? When there's more women out there than guys. If a woman don't want you, get another one. But how many guys know that? You know how many guys right now are killing themselves right now as I say this message? Because they give a fuck because of one woman? Or how many women are out there accepting bullshit from a guy? DR. Dominican Republic is one of the countries right now that they're killing the most women. ¿Cómo que le llaman? Feminicidio.
Feminicidio.
Feminicidio. Because women, they're with the men they need there. Because the lack of, they think there's a lack of resources, lack of knowledge, ignorance. Let me see the other video so I can play it. Thank you. Which one? The one that... this one?
But it's because OQP, you don't want to be in a room where you can't be yourself.
You see, now you're understanding OQP. Yo, lo peor, le tengo una room. Imagínate, if I don't smoke, do you think I'm gonna be in a room where people smoke? Okay, those people that don't smoke, but they drink alcohol. They want to escape everything. They'll use as leverage. They'll even use my daughter's birthday as leverage para comprar cerveza. This is a kid's celebration. Okay, they're not gonna give beer to the kids.
That's what you're saying.
But why are you bringing beers to a kid's thing or para los adultos? But it's a kid's birthday. Like, oh no, pero los adultos necesitamos, está caliente y necesitamos beber una fría.
You know what's crazy? You said in the Bible business study that with these topics that we're talking about, estos temas, they will go viral because we're going against the grain.
Pero
society.
Pero no tiene lógica.
Of course.
¿Cómo yo voy a estar de que my daughter's birthday? Y entonces, I don't value. Okay, ¿qué es para la pizza? ¿Qué es esto y lo otro? No problem. Un mal día. Si me dejo entender. Pero the beer, nah, I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with the alcohol. Because the thing is, you cannot, kids, they're not going to hear, no beban. They're going to ver, van a ver, no, mami está bebiendo. Cuando yo esté grande. Y entonces fumando hookah. See, I don't respect that. I don't respect that. ¿Tú me entiendes? So de ahí, yo dije, no, I'm not doing. Porque yo no voy a ir to their environment, to their home court, to tell them what to do.
You see? That's the perfect story. That's one of my stories. Why my story or my strength? That's crazy. I didn't even know that video went viral. But that's the perfect example. Why would I go to any of my daughter's birthday when their family from their mother's side, they drink alcohol, they smoke hookah, right? Like, nah, that's not my environment, because I'm going to make them feel uncomfortable. Oh, when you go to a Dominican family baby shower party, how the fuck the pregnant woman here drinking a beer? And you go there, and they're here, hey, you want a cerveza? Like, nah, I don't drink. And you say you don't drink, they look at you like you're crazy. Yeah. Don't do this.
Sí, que tú no
bebes.
Eso está raro.
That's weird.
Yes. O que tú no fumas hookah.
O que you don't smoke hookah?
Yes.
Like, yo, bro, sis, nah, I don't smoke hookah. No.
Oh my God, pero yo pensaba
they take it personal, yo. They literally take it personal.
Yeah.
Right?
It's true.
Right or wrong?
Yes.
So my story is my glory.
Yes.
Why your story is your strength? Because look at, for example, that little video. How that little video was impacted people. You don't know how many people right now sent that video probably to their mother, to their father. How many basically, fathers out there, that didn't want to go to their kid's baby shower. You know what I mean? Because they can relate to my story. Right? Why would you put yourself in an environment where the people that are there, they're chickens when you're a fucking eagle? It's going to bother them. What do chickens do? They gossip. You ever been to a party and you go walk? Llegó el rico. Llegó el millonario. And then you see them in little groups, chit-chatting. Talking.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm the type, I'll ruin your fucking party. I don't give a fuck if it's your home court. I'm that type of guy. You got me? I cannot be in a room full of fucking snakes.
And you know when they talk about...
Yeah, and you know when people talking shit. Motherfucker, tell me to my fucking face, bitch ass nigga.
Oh, Lord.
Or bitch ass bitch. Because bitches be gossiping too.
Yeah.
And niggas
too.
With feminine energy, 99.9% of guys out there right now.
Talk.
Toxic motherfuckers. Now I understand why misery loves company. You want to know how you measure a person's, how smart they are?
Yes.
To wrap this up?
How?
Huh?
How?
Those people that you see that they want to be around so many people, they're fucking fake.
No way. Oh,
the faker you are, the more you want to be around
people.
All types of people. You got me? Wow. Those are the people that are waiting for approval, validation. Do I look like a fucking follower, motherfuckers? Do I look like a follower? Do I look like the type of person that I'm going to stay shut and not be me just because you want me to be something else or stay shut? Fuck you. Suck my dick. Con esta me despido. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. This is my podcast. In your podcast, I'll act different. I'll act how God and myself I want to act. Que Dios me perdone. If I'm going to be judged, I'm going to be judged by God, not by a motherfucking human. God bless. Share. If you don't want to share, do not fucking share. I'm not doing this shit.